What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react to something the Prime Minister of Canada said a few days ago. So, apparently, this was at the G20 Leaders Summit, and Mark Carney made a few remarks about Donald Trump and the United States. And I actually heard that Mark Carney was talking a little smack about us. Is that true? Is that what went down, Mark? Well, I guess as much smack talk as Mark Carney ever does, I suppose. But, joking aside, this is actually pretty serious stuff. The US-Canada relationship really does hang in the balance here. Nobody quite knows what's going on, or, well, all negotiations are off, right? Like Trump declared, all negotiations with Canada are off the table and have come to an end. So nobody quite has any idea where we're going, what the plan for the future is, and yeah, the relationship is really up in the air, it feels like. And to be honest, for the past year, it's really been up to Canada to be the more reasonable one here. You know what I mean? So I'm actually really curious to see what exactly Mark Carney said about Trump and the United States, and what it all means, and what happened exactly. So let's take a look.
Since the U.S. called off trade talks with Canada, has Mr. Trump returned your calls, texts, or accepted your apology over the Ontario ad?
My God. Oh my God. This is so tired and old and annoying that they're even asking this. Like, I am annoyed for you, Canadians. It must get so freaking old getting asked, like, especially from Mark Carney, like the leader of Canada, to just be asked about Donald Trump, Donald Trump. Like the whole world revolves around Donald Trump. Like that's the most important thing Canada has going on. Like it's insulting in a way, right? It's annoying. Like even I can feel that with these. And just the way they're... What? Is he returning your phone calls? Is he texting you? Like, it just... What is this? Like, is Trump Mark Carney's ex-girlfriend? Like, what is it? Like, it's honestly insulting to Mark Carney. Like, well, oh my God. Let's keep going. Okay.
Or accepted your apology over the Ontario ad?
He accepted the apology when I spoke to him.
Oh, I didn't even know he did that. Oh my God. We're talking about the Ronald Reagan tariff ad. That was very controversial. And honestly, I don't think Trump deserves an apology for that or anything. It was just like I watched it. It was just an ad criticizing tariffs. Like, you have the right to criticize tariffs if you want to. That's fine. If you want to run a commercial about it. But Mark Carney, like, credit to him. Again, I feel like that's more strategic, like just being cordial, making that concession, like just for Trump's ego, if nothing else, to apologize for a TV ad to make Trump happy. Also annoying that you have to do that.
And we've had discussions. I've been busy.
Oh my God, I'm never going to make it through this. This is gold. Every sentence is gold. I've been busy. I like that. I like that Mark Carney said that. Like not because it makes it clear, like Mark Carney and Canada's time it's not just 24/7 revolving around Like, what's Donald Trump thinking? What's he up to? What's he deciding about? Like, no. Like, Carney's been busy doing things, you know?
We passed a budget with that's going to catalyze $1 trillion of investment. We have launched new trade agreements. We've secured new investment in the country of a size not seen arguably before. So we're
Wow. I don't know all the details about all this, but it actually sounds like pretty impressive. Some kind of, I don't know anything about like a budget or anything, but clearly like Canada is making new deals and new relationships with other countries, you know, that are not that don't include the United States.
busy. He's got other things to do, and we'll re-engage when it's appropriate. Cheers.
Well, wow. This is an interesting just attitude that Mark Carney is having. It's very distant, honestly. Like, it's very nonchalant. No, it's just like, yeah, whatever. Donald Trump, he's got, he's doing things. I don't know. We're doing our own stuff. We'll talk when the time comes, when there's something to talk about. Like, and honestly, that makes a lot of sense to me. And I don't even blame Canadians for having, not even Mark Carney. Like, that's probably the proper attitude. Like, it's just tired and old to care about Donald Trump and what he's doing. Like, I really have to care, like, because I'm an American living in the United States. It really affects me, like, every little thing. And a lot of what he's done has obviously affected Canada as well, but Canada has its own government and Mark Carney and decisions to make and investments to do and stuff to do. So I like this attitude of just like, I don't care what Trump is doing and I'll talk to him later if that's what happens. Like, all right, I can appreciate that.
I mean, it's a detail. It's a detail. I spoke to him. I'll speak to him again when it matters.
What?
I mean, it's a detail.
Wait, what did he? What?
And we'll re-engage when it's appropriate. Cheers. I mean, it's a detail. It's a detail. I spoke to.
What did he say there at the beginning of that sentence? Who cares? Hold on. This is a clip. I have a dedicated clip just for this, because this was like one of the big things about this press conference. Well, I think this is the clip. I think I have this clip. Yes. Okay. All right. This is its own clip. This "who cares" comment. What was this about? Because it looks like they cut it off in the other video. So let's watch this.
Good morning. Bonjour.
A candid remark from the Prime Minister.
Who cares? I mean, it's a detail. It's a detail. I spoke to him. I'll speak to him again when it matters.
What? Whoa. This is... Mark Carney woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Or maybe the right side of the bed. Maybe this is just the new Mark Carney attitude towards Trump. Who cares? What did the reporter ask? What was the question? Like, it sounds like they asked basically like, when will you talk to Donald Trump again? When will that happen? Something like that. And he says like, who cares? Like it'll happen. What?
I mean, it's a detail. It's a detail. I spoke to him. I'll speak to him again when it matters.
When it matters, I'll speak. Is that implying that it doesn't matter right now? Oh my God. This is just a man who is fed up, I think. Rightfully so. And to his credit, there's nothing to talk about right now, right? Trump made it clear. Like, the literal stance of the US government right now is we're not negotiating with Canada. That's our official stance, right? Trump tweeted it and everything. That makes it very official, right? So what is Carney supposed to say? I understand the frustration. This is just kind of a side of him you don't really see very often. Like, when are you going to talk to Trump? Who cares? I think that's funny, actually. I don't think it's like insulting. It's just real. let's just be real about it. Like, if you're Canada right now, that's an appropriate response. Who cares? Like, Trump doesn't want to talk to me. When something happens, it'll happen. If it matters, like, we got our own stuff to worry about. That's what I'm taking away from this.
I don't have a burning issue to speak with the president about right now.
Wait a minute. He was gonna say something else right there. He was definitely about to say, I don't have a burning desire to speak to Trump. And he changed it. Very good, very politician. He said, I don't have a burning issue to talk about, like a topic. He definitely was going to say, I don't have a desire to talk to Trump. Whoa. I mean, I'm sure this will make Trump all like salty and upset or whatever, but I like it. I think it's authentic. Like, and Trump talks about people in this way all the time, except much worse. This is not even that edgy. It's just real. It's just like, who cares about Donald Trump for 5 seconds? When we've got something to talk about, I'll do it.
I'll speak to him again when it matters. I look forward to speaking to the president soon, but I don't have a...
Oh, okay. Did he like realize what he was... No, don't walk it back. Did he kind of realize that was a little like over the top for a politician like him with his image to kind of do? I think he's like, so a few minutes later, he's like, yeah, I'm excited to talk to him. Nah, come on, be honest. Nobody's excited to talk to him.
Burning issue to speak with the president about right now. When America wants to come back and have the discussions on the trade side, we will have those discussions. I'm going to answer a potential question here, and then I'll pass back, which is...
Yeah, makes a lot of sense, and that's a fine way to say it. This is like, yeah, I heard Carney was saying some smack talk. It's not even really like that bad. It's just honest. And a little less formal than he usually does, or where he's just like, that's funny. Who cares? When are you going to talk to Trump in the U.S.? Who cares? My God, jeez.
For example, with respect to Ukraine and the 28-point plan. We are a core member of the Coalition of the Willing. You would have seen a demonstration of that yesterday with the meeting. European leaders, a core group of European leaders, the Prime Minister of Japan, ourselves, and which formed a common position.
I'm not sure what all this is just about sort of the Ukraine, things happening in Europe, different diplomatic relationships. So I'm not really sure what this is all about.
And that common position is communicated. Our national security advisors are meeting today in Geneva, in Canada's.
Certainly shows that Canada is doing a lot of stuff like that has nothing to do with the United States.
And a common position communicated to do the additional work that's required on the peace plan there. Each of us do not need to call President Trump and communicate that position.
Oh my God. He's at his wit's end. He is, oh my God. Because I thought it was pushy for the press to ask questions like this at the very beginning. I think that set him over the edge at the very beginning. That's what did it. The first question here was like, has Donald Trump returned your calls? Is he answering your messages? Did you get on your hands and knees and beg forgiveness? And it just, I think it kind of triggered Mark Carney, and I like it. Because that's like a disrespectful thing to say, to be honest. It's like acting like Trump is so superior or something. And then Mark Carney just let it rip.
We forged that position. That position's been communicated. The follow-up is being done by our national security advisors. I will be speaking with President Zelensky later today just to close the loop on some aspects of it.
I mean, yeah, it's almost him ranting to the press, like kind of putting them in their place. Like, I sense frustration he's having at the press. Like, when they're asking all these questions, like, did you get Donald Trump's permission about the Ukraine? Does he know about this? And he's like, we don't all have to let Donald Trump know what sovereign nations are up to, like what our decisions are. Like, if he wants to ask, if he wants to come, if he wants to talk, he can. We don't have to go to him and let him know. Like, and yeah, I think Carney was feeling a little disrespected in this moment, and I agree. And also, just like communicated to the world, like Canada is its own nation, obviously, doing its own very important things, and it's got stuff to do, and it's not just thinking about the U.S. That's what it amounts to. I think Canadians are annoyed when people imply that you're so concerned with America and what the U.S. is doing. Like, I think that's what this also boils down to. So, wow, this was like oddly entertaining, dramatic even. Nothing. I'm curious if Trump will like say anything as a response to this. That'd be so lame because Trump has done and said so much stuff that is so much more disrespectful than any of this. This was like the nicest way that you could have a little attitude, and I liked it. So I'm curious what is going to happen now. It certainly didn't do anything to help our relationship, but I don't think it really hurt it. I think Canada can say these things like if it wants to, and that's okay. Anyway, I enjoyed this. If you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on Mark Carney's remarks about Trump and the US and what you think about all this. That'd be cool to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Canada and seeing Canadian things I've never seen before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching and see you next time.